Struggle to generate leads on social media? You're not alone. With so much noise online, it's hard to stand out as a brand. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to dominate social media and generate leads like a pro. Ready to rise above your competition? So let's dive right in. Welcome back to Mastery Podcast, where we share story of impact-driven entrepreneur to create that ripple effect of positivity. I am your host, Dr.Sas. I support entrepreneurs to improve their brand message, crush it on camera, and create successful businesses leveraging system and teams. Guess what? Generating leads through social media has never been more important than today. Now, every day, millions and millions of people scroll through down their feed, right? And this will give you millions and millions of opportunities to connect and generate leads through all these social media scrolls. But with so much competition out there, how can you capture the attention? But more importantly, how can you turn that attention into action? Do you feel like your social media posts just get lost in the sea of content and nobody see it, nobody resonate with it? And it's so easy to get drowned by the competitors, right? The Me Too brand out there, the brand that people think that really actually serve them, but doesn't really serve them. And what happens if your content doesn't resonate emotionally with your audience? You might have the best product or the best services, but if your message doesn't hit home, then it will not translate into a sale or into a client. You know, getting likes and comments and all the stuff is great, but it's not about that at all. It is about how can you turn all those like and comment into people actually signing up for your services, signing up for the free trial, or signing up for that webinar that you have going on, right? And that's where a lot of businesses hit the wall. And, you know, engagement is key, but connection is more important. So it's not just about this small, minor, fleeting like and comment and small interaction. Is about the deep connection. It's about building relationship and building connection with your audience. And with all these businesses out there, they're getting it, right? They know that social media is the key, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna put out my content out there, and they hire all these big people, you know, spending all this money on ads and stuff like that. How can you compete? You can, and I'm gonna show you how. So when you think about, oh, this brand has millions of followers, this brand had thousands of followers, it's not about that at all. It's not about vanity. And your audience may look at that if they don't know any better. But it's more than just that. It's building connection, and how can you do that? And there are many videos that I created that talk about building deep connection, creating brand messages and stuff like that. And I encourage you to go through this channel and see if there's anything here that, and I can guarantee you there will be some videos on here that will support you in create contents that will resonate more with your client, with creating better brand message, better value added content and messages. So here's when I'm going to show you what you can do, right? You can literally compete with all these brands. There are many different things that you need to be aware of, and the first thing is targeting the right audience, right? You have to really niche down. You have to really work on your persona. Who is that one audience, one set of audience? Who is that one group of people that you are talking to? They're speaking a certain language. With a certain language, they have their own lingo and stuff like that. If you're targeting the dentist, for example, they have their own lingo. If you target pharmacists, I'm a pharmacist, so we have our own lingo, T1 tab, Q day, stuff like that. And if you're a pharmacist, you watching this, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, you want to really know your audience. And once you understand your audience, know your audience, you can really craft the message that truly speaks to their pain point. So that's number one, know your audience. Second thing is high quality content. And with that said, with a grain of salt, content is king, but quality content is really truly is the king in this case. And experiment with different type of contents. When you post on social media nowadays, videos, reels are more engaging, right? People like to watch movement and stuff like that. And I found that is more it to me it get more engagement if I upload a reel. You have likes right away. If you upload a post, there's trickling in, right? But you experiment. Who knows, right? Nobody knows how your audience gonna react. And if you're not one of them, it's hard to tell where your audience is, where their mind is. You may be a few steps ahead of them. Like right now, I'm helping entrepreneurs, but I'm a few steps ahead of the people who I'm helping. So I have to kind of think back where I was back then when I was struggling with all this issue myself, creating content and building teams and finding system that works and stuff like that. So you really have to put your mind where your audience is, what is their pain point and where they are at in their journey of their life or of their struggle. And remember that you're not just out to make a sales. A lot of people create content just to make sales. And people can smell that from a million miles away. You want to be authentic and you want to have that compassion. You want to kind of imbue your value into your content, who you are, what your brand's about. And it truly is about building relationships with your audience. And it will take many touch points. They will see your video here, your ad there, your website here, someone say something about your brand to their ear. It will take at least 6 touch points probably before people take an action. So it is okay to first, when you start creating content, you will not get any result, but you will eventually get traction. It's about building relationships. And the third thing I want to talk about is leveraging social media ads. Ads like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, for example, you can really truly target your audience. And way back then, you can target age and gender and stuff like that. Right now, because of privacy, stuff like that, you can't really target those type of targeting anymore. But with AI, with Meta, they put so much money into human interactions, right? The way you can set up ads on those platforms is just way so much better and take a lot less time. I encourage you to look into that. If you don't know how, get some expert, get coaching in that area. If you're a new business owner, I have a coaching program for that, but click the link below and book a call with us and we can see where we can help you. But if you want to really just looking into ads, just hire an ad agency. Really take time to investigate the company and how they do it. Ask your your immediate circle. Ask your coach. If you have a business coach, if you don't have one, hire me. But anyway, there I take only 4 people at a time. So click the link below if you want to be on a wait list, or if there is a spot open, then we can talk about that. But social media ads is really super important, and it can really skyrocket your sales to the next level. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can literally waste a lot of money. So I encourage you, if you want to look into this route, really study this area and be careful who you hire. The fourth thing that you can do to really level up is listen. Do social listening. What are the key words that you have for your brand? Use those keywords to listen what is going on, what is trending, what are people looking at in your space, right? In your niche. And when you're doing this, you can really interact with people in real time in the current state and really engage with them and stay ahead of the game. And the last thing we're going to talk about is the social proof, right? It is super important. If you are just starting out, you don't have any testimonials and stuff like that, I suggest enroll your friends, your family to take your program, to try your products and get their actual testimony. The best testimonials are the video testimonial. And with Crush It on Cam, one of our flagship program, we have many testimonials on that, and we encourage our participant to do the video testimonial if they get positive result. And it is super powerful, y'all. Social proof is really powerful. Make sure you have testimonial on your website, testimonial on your outreach, testimonial on your email, campaign and stuff like that. And when you have the social proof, you can also tap into the FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. Well, that person got that result. I want that result too, right? And also this urgency about all these people going into that program or buy this product and they get this result. Well, I want it too, and I want it now. And that's normal, and you're not playing with their mind, but you are in a way, in a good way, because if your product is something that is created to make this positive impact in people's life, right? Then you bringing them to the attention that, hey, if you're not doing this right now, that spot gonna go to someone else. If you're not doing this right now, their life is going to be better, but not yours. And it's just a fact. And in summary, generating social media content, it doesn't need to be an uphill battle, right? First, you need to have the right niche. You need to know who that niche is and what their pain points are and all the stuff. And secondly, create high quality content. Third, leveraging ads. And fourth, use social proof, use testimony. And if you master this fourth thing, you'll be on your way to mastery, right? You'll be on your way to get real results. So what strategies have worked for you in the past? If you try any strategy, drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, please also comment, like, follow, and subscribe and share all those cool stuff. If you want to look into business coaching, please also click a link below to book a call with us. And if you want to learn about how to create social media content and how to be good on camera and stuff like that, check us out, Crush It on Cam event, and you can book a call and find out more information. Check out our website, check out our testimony. We have tons of testimonial. And check out our Mastery podcast, where we interview impact-driven entrepreneurs to create this ripple effect of positivity. You all strive for mastery, strive for the best in all you do, and strive for that excellent, improve at least 1% a day. If you do that, you are succeeding. And I see you in the next video. Bye for now.